society.
And we're done. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay. 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 Alright, we're already in the clear. We're already in the clear. There we go. Ninjas! Let's go! Let's go. Hey y'all, how's it going? It's Maestro, and I'm really excited to share with you guys today the Quest Rogue deck that I've made. And I know this deck isn't really popular right now in competitive meta. There's not a lot of lists out there that I'm aware of. I don't really see this on ladders, so I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. It's kind of my own personal homebrewed creation. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So for starters, the rogue quest is lie in wait. You have to shuffle cards into your deck 5 times and you get Master Dusk. So let me just go ahead and kind of explain all of this. It's gonna lay the groundwork, right? So Master Dusk is this hero card. When you play it, you automatically summon 2 3/3 ninjas with stealth, and then their ninjas shuffle back into your deck when they die. And then this works well with the hero power Way of the Shell, which draws 2 cards that didn't start in your deck for 1 mana. So at a base level, like, first of all, if we just look at the hero power itself, it's 1 mana, draw 2 cards, right? So that's already very good. Like, you can think about it's a lot better than like just the Warlock base hero power, right? But if you have these 2 3/3 ninjas, even if these are the only cards that didn't start in your deck, if they die on board, they get shuffled back in, and then you can redraw them with Way of the Shell. And so that's kind of will be kind of cyclical. So you'll always have these 3/3 ninjas that will continuously come back with Way of the Shell, right? So at a base level, that's kind of what this hero power does. However, of course, we are going to be shuffling our own cards into the deck. And most importantly, these eruptions, right, which we'll get into, and as well as these green wing illusion dragons, right? So a big part of this deck is knowing what cards are in your deck that have been shuffled in, so then you can really be precise about your hero power and pulling them, whether you want to pull eruptions or you want to pull these ninjas or you want to pull these green wings, right? So you want to be really conscientious of what cards you're shuffling in your deck so you can really capitalize off of this. Okay, so that's basically the quest reward, and we'll get into all the really cool combos you can do with the Incendious Eruptions and even kill Jaden. We'll get into that, but why don't we first talk about, well, how are we going to complete this quest reward, right? So we have a couple of cards that will shuffle our deck, starting with this Adaptive Amalgam, right? So as Death Rattle shuffles into your deck, so that counts towards completing the quest, and then since it goes back into your deck, you can draw it again, play it, and then it dies, it goes back into your deck. So it will like kind of loop that way, and then also it will not actually be pulled off of Way of the Shell because it did start in your deck. So you can basically, this card you can shuffle back into your deck without contributing to the pool of Way of the Shell, right? So that way you can keep that limited pool, because other cards that will shuffle cards into your deck, like this one, Discover Legendary Minion, shuffle the other 2 into your deck, that will dilute the pool of cards that have been shuffled into your deck, right? And that's not really good. That's why we don't have this card. And also this card, shuffle three ninjas with stealth in your deck. That also further dilutes the pool. So again, we don't really want to do that. We want to be really conscientious about what are the new cards we're shuffling into our deck. So that Adaptive Amalgam kind of limits that pool, and then also will trigger the quest multiple times, right? And then because it's an all type, you can tutor it with Raiding Party, right? Draw 2 pirates from your deck. So this will only exclusively draw Adaptive Amalgam, right? This is the only pirate because it's an all type. There's no other pirates. And so that's really great. Basically, draw 3 cards for 3 mana, right? And a weapon. And of course, for our weapons, we have this Crystal Tusk, which is shuffle leftmost card into your deck. That's for quest completion. And then the other Metal Detector, right? So those are 2 other weapons. And this is good for just getting coins to combo things, general rogue shenanigans. So these 2 cards really go well together. Adaptive Amalgam, or Raiding Party into Adaptive Amalgam, right? So that gets you some pretty easy quest completions there towards shuffling your deck. And then we also have Moonstone Mauler, right? Which shuffles asteroids into your deck. Elusive Greenwing shuffles those 4 or 5 dragons with taunt, which are really great for just having a good board. And then even Incendious here, which is a really key part of this deck that I'll talk more about later. But yeah, I just kind of want to explain how you're going to complete the quest in the first place, right? So you have Adaptive Amalgam, Moonstone Mauler, Crystal Tusk, Illusory Greenwing. Those are the 4 main kind of quest completion tools you'll use, right? So then let's talk about like survivability, right? Because there's a lot of aggro decks right now in the meta, like Murloc Paladin, and just like that's the main one that I can think of, all manner of aggressive zoo decks, right? So what are some tools we can use to deal with those? So first off, we have Fan of Knives. So it's an AoE for those cheap minions, and you get to draw a card. So has survivability and card draw, which is really good. And then we have other cards like Manager. This can also kind of go face. Dream Planner Zephyrus, also a very good card for generating some board clear. And then Opal the Unseen, right? This card isn't very played very often, but it basically can cast 3 Fan of Knives. So again, it continues on the idea of having board control, survivability, while also drawing cards, right? So it kind of works towards that goal, because that is the main goal throughout this early and middle game, is just dealing with your opponent's board and then drawing all the cards you need to draw. So this is just a great value package to basically package those 3 Fan of Knives into one, right? With Opu. And then just to talk about a couple other tools that we have in this kit. So we also have Underbrush Tracker, which costs 1 less for each time you shuffled. So this can cost up to like 1 mana or 0 mana, which is very good for a 5/5 rush. And then Defias Ringleader is just kind of for early tempo survivability. You could possibly swap this out for maybe Eridar Brute, but I feel like Eridar Brute is super situational. I feel like it's not played very often. So I think this is okay for just overall tempo and like board control to contest the early board. And then, of course, we have some spell damage minions. So Thalnos, this is a great utilitarian card. And also Ethereal Oracle, right? So these cards can be played, of course, with Fan of Knives. It's really good then. But even better is to combo these cards with Incendious. Of course, you can use Ethereal Oracle to just draw cards in the middle game. If you need more card draw, you can definitely use it that way. But really, it's great to combo with Incendious, because basically this deck kind of peaks around turn 8, right? So the normal game plan of this deck is to basically complete the quest, get Master Dusk, shuffle, play Incendious, get all those eruptions, and try and get those eruptions. For those who don't know, I'll just pull it up. So try and get these eruptions to be as high as possible, right? So you want to try and get Incendious to stay on board and upgrade these eruptions as high as possible, at least to 2 damage to all enemies, right? And then kind of in the final, your big turn, you know, around turn 8, that's also when your opponent is probably really gonna have their big power spike with like Grunty or something like that. So that's when basically you'll want to play Ethereal Oracle and then just trigger its spell burst. So it's gonna draw 2 spells. So hopefully it's gonna draw through these eruptions. And then you also want to hero power Master Dusk. And that way you can basically get a whole bunch of damage and board clear through the eruptions that are boosted through Ethereal Oracle. So that's like 3 or 4 damage per eruptions. You might be drawing like 3 or 4 eruptions. So that's basically 9-ish damage to the whole board and the whole hero. And then you should have like, you know, a couple of those extra ninjas left over that you can then, you know, send face and things like that. So that's the main kind of plan, is to complete the quest, play Incendious, and then draw the eruptions, right? With Ethereal Oracle or Blood Mage Thamos to really increase the spell damage of the eruptions and give you a big board clear power spike, let you go in for the kill. And then, yeah, all these other cards just kind of facilitate that. Like all the coins you generate off Metal Detector and O Manager, those are good for just kind of comboing like your raiding party and, you know, getting your Ethereal Oracle popped off and, you know, things like that. So yeah. So the last card here, Kill Jaden. So this is a very unique kind of secondary win condition, right? So here we're taking advantage of Master Dusk's draw 2 cards with 1 mana, right? So basically we can draw 3 cards per turn because the Endless Portal counts towards cards that were not originally in our deck. So this is a way to, again, just really outvalue the opponent in the late game. You know, if we really need to, if our Incendious power spike doesn't pop off, we always have Kill Jaden, you know, to ad infinitum with our Way of Shell, and that just really compounds all that value, the demon value, right? Because even if they have a Kill Jaden, you're getting 3 cards per turn, they're only getting 1 card per turn, so you really get that Kill Jaden value. And I do have a game that I'll be showing you guys where I use Kill Jaden to help win the game because I didn't draw Incendious. So you kind of have both of these 2 cards, mostly Incendious, but also Kill Jaden. If you run out of cards in the late game, you can really take advantage of Master Dusk hero power. This deck, once you really get the hang of playing it, like it did take me a while to really learn how to play it, like because the turns can be pretty complex. You have to keep track of like, you know, how many cards you shuffled into your deck, and you know, what's your hand size, how much mana do you have. And so like it definitely is a bit of a learning curve, but it does have a lot of really strong potential. You know, I'm going to show you guys games where I am going up against, you know, the most aggressive competitive meta decks, you know, like Quest Warlock, Quest Paladin, you know, decks like that, you know, that have a lot of like power and aggressive output. And then I think it can see like, you know, the utility of this deck, you know, once you really know how to play it and take full advantage of it to deal with all those threats and really push through to win the game. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys these games. Hope you enjoy.
Edwin versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron, raise the anchors and hoist the sails. Find me in the dream.
Drown in the depths!
Many from one. Many from one.
Right past me. None the wiser. My time is almost up. My hand is full.
That might have been the suboptimal.
None the wiser.
The shrouded shells said I will go. Pay attention! Go now!
A recurring dream.
I didn't see a thing.
A recurring dream.
Go now!
Everything's a melting point.
Fight like shell! Fight like shell!
Pay attention!
magic. How enigmatic.
Go now!
Pay attention! Pay attention! I didn't see a thing. I didn't see a thing.
Look right past me.
Okay, I need to draw a couple more eruptions. One more, please. Oh, I don't have another eruption. Wait,
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
I think we're good. Okay.
Go now!
Oh my god.
None the wiser. None the wiser.
Okay. Couldn't just get like a firebolt. It's fine. It's fine.
Win versus Anduin. A just cause is always worth fighting for.
The crown will pay for its crimes.
My time is almost up.
This fire must not burn again.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
Drown in the depths!
By petal and sword.
shrouded shells send
My
our
time is almost up. Look right past me, none the wiser.
This fire must not burn.
Starting the operation.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
Fight like so! Fight like so!
Go now!
I think I'll just play Kill Jaden next turn. Cards.
Elune, bring guidance.
The glade is suffering.
Creature faces a choice. Serve another or die.
Fight like so!
Go now!
My readings are off the charts. Are you a fan of knives?
They haven't raised the alarm.
Okay.
Every creature faces a choice. Serve another
Oh.
or die
meteor. Nice. Ah, yes. Don't mind if I do.
Prepare to take off. Into it! Foolish mongrel.
All right. Dang, this guy's crazy. Oh, it's each turn, not each draw.
Must move quickly.
So they've given up on their quest. In favor of their portal, which is not as strong as mine. Huh. I've never played this card before. Okay. And we're done. Okay, nice.
Edwin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Raise the anchors and hoist the
Defiance?
sails.
I don't know if I need Defiance. Well, I didn't want to shuffle.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
Crystal Tusk.
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork? Job's done.
Sorry, boss.
It's okay by me.
Drown in the depths.
Wisp. Huh.
Drown in the depths.
Raiding party.
Our time is almost up.
share. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Drown in the depths!
Yeah, why not?
I should meet you.
They'll encounter a witch in the woods.
Okay, I should still be good. Right? Because I can just trade this guy in. Okay, I guess I'll attack him. Alright, that's extra damage for them. Dusk. Okay. Hi. Alright.
The shrouded shells send out we go. Pay attention!
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Oh my gosh.
Go now!
Okay, let's hold on to it. Got 12. That's actually not a lot of health. Now that I think about it, right? So they have that thing.
Hey, I got you, friend.
We hunger for vengeance.
Incendious. Huh?
Everything is a melting point.
Go now!
Alright. Just need a couple of rounds of Incendious.
I found a sea urchin.
Wait, they have another one? Oh, I guess because of the... Wow. It's pretty good.
Almost out of time.
Yes! Oh, no.
right past me.
Okay. How do we do this? I think we go here. Yeah. Okay. 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 Alright, we're already in the clear. We're already in the clear.
You
There we
honor
go.
your ancestors.
Ninjas!
Fight like shells!
Let's go. Ah.